Hey Sagittarius, this is Kelly Lunt, your intuitive channel, bringing you your February 2024 messages for the week. And I always like to intuitively call in the information you need for what's your soul level lesson right now. What personal development? I'm all things spirituality and psychology combined. So your soul level lesson, your challenge in the way of learning that soul level lesson, and then the human level lesson. How does this apply to like your human level experience of life? I always look into a little bit of the past, the present, and the future, how it pertains to the situation. And then I also call in what is your personal power for this month so you can kind of turn this situation around and get the best result for you. Okay, so Sagittarius, your soul level lesson this month is like honestly learning when to realize that something is over. Because when you don't let go of something and it's over, it's literally carrying dead weight behind you as you go forward. And as you walk, at first 10 pounds is nothing. At a mile, you start to sweat. 50 miles in, and you've been carrying that 10 extra pounds. Okay, well, in your real life, this looks like not admitting that a relationship's over, or this, if the relationship is over, you're still waiting for, like, oh, he'll have his epiphany, he'll realize what he did wrong, he'll call me, he'll want to get it back together once he realizes that he was the one that, or you're still trying to get that pay raise from the boss who's never going to give you a pay raise. So you want to learn that the lesson is over so that you can actually move forward and call in what you want instead of trying to force someone to give you something that they don't want to give you. Personal growth is not about getting a different result with a specific person. Personal growth is about you changing your internal vibration so you get a different external reality. Sometimes the people in your external reality like pop up with you. Sometimes when you go through the personal growth, those people leave your life and new people come in. You have to allow the room for other people to have free will, Sagittarius. Um, like that's your soul of a lesson. And so the challenge in the way of this is that it looks like the situation did not turn out how you thought it would or hoped it would, and you put in some energy and effort behind it. So it like it was really painful, and because it was painful, you're having a hard time letting go. And guys, I just in terms of a law of attraction standpoint, why it's so hard to leave a negative segment of your life from a spiritual law of attraction side point is because negative emotions feel so raw and are so strong, and in your mind's eye it's easier to maintain them. Hating someone who did you wrong, it's like I could see myself, I understand why I feel that way, and I could see myself maintaining this. From your point of view, it's just easier to maintain. Whereas when you think about getting happy, a lot of people think, oh, but I'm gonna have to work out every day. I'm gonna have to meditate every day. I'm gonna have to eat right every day. I'm gonna have like good friendship every day. I'm gonna have like a Disneyland experience every day. That's too much work. So to feel alive, sometimes people will hold on to those negative, painful emotions. Okay. Um, because in terms of how it's like impacting your day-to-day like human level life, you're just not wanting to admit that you made a bad choice or that you put effort into something and didn't get the result that you wanted. Sometimes that looks like manifesting something because you thought it would feel good and fun and then it didn't. And then you feel like the universe betrayed you when like the universe didn't. The universe worked perfectly. You manifested in the situation. You just didn't actually enjoy it. You thought you would, and you didn't enjoy it. So the universe didn't deliver you something that felt bad. The universe delivered you exactly what you're manifesting. You just got to admit, wow, I didn't enjoy that. I definitely forced that manifestation. I I forced it. Instead of focusing on happiness and things that would make me happy, I focused on that experience. I want that particular experience. When it came in and felt bad, you see, the universe didn't betray you. So you're gonna have to let that go too, Sagittarius. Um, And guy Sagittarius, if you listen to this, this will save you years of suffering. If you just go, that was a bad experience. I didn't like that. I didn't want that. The law of attraction does work perfectly. I see how I manifested that in, and I no longer manifest that way. I'm vibrationally calibrated right now to be on the upper half of the vibrational scale, content, happy, joyful, passion, hopeful. I'm recalibrating back to things that feel good, and I'm making a commitment now to manifest things that do feel good most, if not more, of the time. I I regret and I let go of and I leave in the past forcing manifestations, and I allow happiness to be a dominant point of attraction for myself. I call in and manifest happy, good feeling things, and I allow myself to break free from the past and powerfully step forward in the future towards good feeling things. Guys, because all that happened in the past that pertained to this soul level lesson for you is that it like really just didn't turn out the way you thought it would. Either the person didn't do what you wanted or you didn't enjoy it. And it's like kind of hard for you to like accept that just that little bit of like defeat. And so in the current moment, it looks like you're doing right now, Sagittarius, is it just feels like you're really trying to like gain this confidence and like will it into action. Like, no, I'm a powerful manifester. He will call me back. He will treat me right. Or my boss will pay me back. You're like intentionally trying to energetically turn this situation around. All I can tell you is that if you keep doing this, Sagittarius, you're just going to have too much going on your plate. And there's like, it's like trying to lift a weight over like I I know that I can manifest this. I know that I am worthy of this. I know that this can turn around eventually. Right now you're feeling strong because you're like, yes, I'm gonna do it. Eventually though, like this is gonna start to get heavy and heavy and heavy and heavy. And now you're dragging dead weight behind you. So instead of trying to turn a situation around, it's more about recalibrating, refocusing on happiness because it is time for you to start taking action towards something that will actually start feeling good. So Sagittarius, this is kind of a short and sweet message for you. It is a bigger level lesson. All of my clients definitely struggle with this. They even when they work, if they do it on their own, it takes them years. If they work with me, it takes them months. Um, it is kind of hard to admit when you manifest something in bad that like you fucked messed up. And so guys, always I only say this message. My clients always say they may not always like what I have to say, but I do always get to the root issue and then point their head to where they actually need to be facing. Then they get happy. Then they start taking action towards their goal and they enjoy the journey to get there. So I do hope this video helped you guys. Comment any questions down below. If you want more of me, I'm doing a 10 free day meditation journey in my Facebook group, Living in Alignment. I'll make sure to put a link to that in the description. You know, I'll actually put a link to that right now in the live comment section of this, guys. So you have to click to the live comment section to get that. I'm hosting it all this week, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want one on one coaching, I have 2 spots open for one on one coaching. I put a link to that in the description. Love you guys. Hope you have a good February.